Welcome back to another session of Wrath and Glory. It's been a couple of weeks off, bit of a break from our usual schedule, but hopefully back to normality now for a little bit. As always, I will award 1 point of Wrath for someone who'd like to give me a brief recap.
I got you, fam. No cap.
James, hit it up.
Because he's down with the kids.
Yeah. Oh God.
That's so skibbity toilet of you.
Oh God, please don't.
Okay, so we resumed fighting within the chapel we found last session. Going pretty hard in the paint. One of the chaotic creatures smashed a relic spine, I think it is, or a spine, a relic in the shape of a spine, maybe like a little bit like the Saint Celestine's thigh bone, almost, right?
Yeah, they did. It was this thing.
Coming right up.
Did it show?
These
minute now.
messages? No, I didn't see it.
Nope.
It is this thing? Oh. Yeah.
Ah, there we go.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. So he smashed the spine and then later on also smashed the altar while saying, "Frog the corpse god." So it was kind of weird. It was like he was revering the emperor, but in a way that doesn't paint him in a very good light. So it's kind of strange. It's heretical, but still praying to the emperor. So after he smashes the altar, we continue fighting off the Chaos Cousins and these Cyclopean monsters, these huge dudes with one eye. Sister Argenta gets stabbed in the neck with a poisonous, dirty pen. Poul, with his mastery of the warp, launches countless bodies into the chapel roof from the floor. But unfortunately, while holding all of these off and this laughing mimicry in the rafters, one of these Chaos Cousins managed to jettison from the roof down to the floor and into a gaping maw of a portal, where he might return to try fuck Poul up for, basically cucking him for a whole combat sesh.
Pretty much.
Yep. We defeat basically these elite tough guys, and then the 50,000 strong citizens that are in this chapel basically slowly start turning into rabid monsters with extra appendages and warp bubbles and moistness in general, and begin to that ain't right, which begin to move towards us. We talk about blowing up the chapel with ordnance, but Gerhart suggests that, without evidence of this chaos in particular, we would be blowing up a chapel of the Imperium, and we were already under scrutiny beforehand, so it might not be best to blow up the entire chapel without at least a smidge of evidence, which we attempt to try record with Epsilon 6. Can't remember if we actually ended up getting him to record while we were leaving, but we did talk about whether we could use the pitcasters, but he doesn't. He says light bulbs, which is kind of handy, but not pitcasters.
Yeah, he could record audio, couldn't he, rather than picture?
Yeah, and I think Poul may have said something about start recording now as we were leaving, but I can't remember that one.
Yes, yeah, he did.
He did? Okay, cool.
So at least hopefully we've got some audio files of estranged, transforming humans.
That's right, because Tom said the thrall of the 50,000 strong started like making unnatural noises, and you're like, oh, Epsilon 6, hastily record or whatever. Yeah.
Hopefully record.
Hastily
record.
Just fucking do it, Epsilon.
Just do it, man.
The creatures start to swarm around us. Gerhart creates a little bit of room at first by cutting ribbons with his power sword to try back away. The stone door behind us was locked, probably by that laughing little jester fuck. Actually, it definitely most was him because he laughed after it closed.
The Nurglings.
The Nurglings, yeah. So, first idea, Gerhart uses his speed and strength to sprint through the crowd, making it into basically smushing 20 bodies as he makes his way through to try and make a tunnel out towards the large oak doors. Unfortunately, with Sister Argenta's in-field upgrades, her massive helmet is so heavy that she's just super slow, and Gerhart's slightly faster than Poul, so they both say, not going to happen, we can't follow you. So Gerhart closes the doors behind him, puts his abseiling gear around the door, and waits patiently to see if it will hold. Meanwhile, as he closes the door, he sees Poul and Argenta finding their way through the windows higher up, using Paul's warp powers of grav warp and Argenta's strength, allowing them both to escape along with the Nova bitches, basically farmers walking those bitches up while being affected by Paul's warp.
Super strength.
Grav warp. Super strength, yeah.
That ability is coming in so usefully. It's got so much more utility than I would have thought.
Utility, damage, and control. Like, it can do it all. 22 mortal wounds you did, by the way, to like one of those Chaos Cousins.
Yeah.
So that was pretty insane.
Squish.
Squish. Well, yeah, but they're so disgusting resilient, he didn't die from it. But
Yeah,
any mere mortal would be fucked. After we attempted some comms to meet up, but in doing so, we get the wet tongue of the warp forced deep inside of our canals, tempting.
You didn't need to use those words.
No, they was wet. You're very right.
Yeah, it was just, yeah.
You
Deep in there.
forgot to speak to me through epsilon.
I need
Yeah, exactly. I am an adult. Bang! Tempting. So basically, we tempted corruption with this. Had to make some rolls, but we passed, so that was kind of cool. Still pure, virginity intact. We meet up at the front.
Is that the name of our crew now?
Virginity intact. Sounds pretty poignant.
Gently got pretty savaged with a pen.
But you're still pure. We meet up by the front door as Gerhart says, he's cleared the front door and he's locked it up. And I forgot what the place was called, but we ended up heading out. I think we heard some explosions and gunshots and screaming, and we headed towards it, to this next place where we eventually find two children hiding. And I didn't pick up on it at the time, but they said, thinking about it later on, I picked it up. They told us that Imperial soldiers were executing civilians. Gerhart at first thinking they might be corrupted or chaotic, or and they said no, they look like normal Imperial soldiers, and he thought it's probably chaos. When in reality, it's probably the Imperium doing, combat measures to make sure to kill either corruption or non-corruption to make sure it doesn't spread.
They're cleansing, essentially.
They're cleansing, and without prejudice.
Yeah.
It is just cleansing. So the kids are hiding from this, and which is very of the Imperium, makes sense. And we tell them to hide, keep safe. Argenta heals herself a bit, or at least gets rid of her poison at a med table, and tries to help Gerhart with his weapon, but did not succeed.
Amazing. Thank you very much, James. You definitely deserve that extra point of wrath. Everyone roll their objectives for the day.
Oh, thank you for the reminder.
Yay!
Yay!
What is it going to be now?
Okay.
Appraise
Salt
another.
the rewards of sacrifice.
Appraise another individual for psychic potential.
Ruminate on the divide. Ooh. Right, wonderful. So yes, I'm just gonna unpause there. So we begin where we finished off last time. You're in this shabby, bedraggled Hab block. Clearly, this is an area where the lower civilizations of the Hive City, the lower civilians, they have a mix of sleeping arrangements. It's a workshop. It's a medical station. It's everything crammed into this tiny space, trying to make use out of what they can in the knot of the Hive City. You're all stood around the bench with Gerhart's huge eviscerator laid out on the table between Epsilon, Gerhart, and Argenta. You've torn this thing apart. You're being very methodical. Epsilon 6 is gently using his mechadendrites, undoing screws, gently taking things away, but in pure frustration, you put it all back together and it is not working yet. If only you had a blessed member of the Adeptus Mechanicus here to fix your most holy of weapons, but for now, the teeth remain silent.
Okay, so probably can't fix it now. I'm assuming, right? That sounds like it's probably a little bit beyond.
It's a bit gamey to just go straight into rolling it again, but
okay,
there'll be other opportunities.
I do not regret the point attack at all.
No.
It is handy. I need it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But over to you.
Other sword breaks mid-battle.
Oh fuck.
I'm so sorry, my lord. I just can't seem to get it to work. Couldn't even get that table over there with my device over to Poul to get me to work. I think I'm a little too battered and bruised to be at my full efficiency, unfortunately.
How injured are you?
Not on death's door, but I'd say about halfway there. Spits out some blood.
With the amount of numbers we are going to be facing, and with this small little space we've procured, this might be our last time that we can catch a break, chance to heal, lick the wounds, so to speak. We can't help others if we cannot help ourselves. It is written in the doctrine.
I can help myself mid-battle, but if everyone's okay with having a bit of a respite.
Doctrine is doctrine for a reason. It will have been forged through the wisdom of others over centuries. I say we follow it. Let's rest. Patch up.
Do what you can.
I'll only be able to focus on myself. Have you been learning from my ways, Poul?
I can try other things.
Well, I pray to the Emperor that your healing hands are better than my approach so far with bloody Mechanicum. I knew I didn't have the right incense.
You forgot to light the extra candle. That's the problem. It's 3 candles for an eviscerator, 2 for a chainsword. Everyone knows that.
Don't worry, sister.
Basic maths.
It's just binary code at the end of the day, guys. Come on. 1s and 0s. That's all it is.
We'll be better prepared next time.
Well, I feel
We
better
learn from our
prepared now.
mistakes.
As then you all begin to collect yourselves, I guess. Gerhart, your Lyman's ear, it does pick up noises to the north. You can hear human muffled noises. There's raised anger in this sound. There's higher pitched, almost sounds like crying and screaming. But you do hear it. Gerhart hears it with his Lyman ear.
Oh, yeah.
Gerhard looks up. Do you hear that? I hear screaming. Close. I'm gonna go scout. Heal your wounds. I'll call for you if I need you.
I did not hear it, but I trust you.
Gerhardt's gonna clip his eviscerator on his back. I'll be back soon. And
Maybe take Epsilon with you, my lord, in case you need to reach out to me on my Vox.
Epsilon 6. Follow quietly. Lieutenant Gerhart.
Epsilon 6 looks at you, but its head kind of tilts, notioning towards Paul.
Paul would nod to say, obediently follow that order. It is wise.
Beautiful. Yeah, Epsilon 6 floats over to you as it's the warmth of its hovergram begins to just sort of warm your shoulder blades.
Nice. He turns around once more. Do not tarry. Heal as quickly as you can. I'll scout out, and I'll come back to you once I have some information.
So we will resolve Gerhart, and depending on timescales, then we'll come back to you guys.
Yeah.
Cool.
Ooh.
So yeah, you
Our
hear
first
noises
split.
to the north. North is
Okay.
as the image lies, by the way.
Okay. I suppose I would look for another way out. Here we go.
You enter like a cloakroom-ish type area, disheveled clothes that probably cost a lot of money to some people, but to you, they're barely even rags hung up on the wardrobe. Various personal items strewn all over the place.
Okay. Before I open the door, I'm going to ping my Auspex to give me a lay of the land before I open the door.
You can do that. Your Auspex pings out, and you do see quite a bit. You see 36 signatures, heat signatures or heartbeat sensors to the north. You also see about, what's that? That's 16 to the west towards the junkyard.
Okay. But the Lyman's ear is picking up the screaming north, yeah?
Lyman's ears picking up the screaming to the north.
Okay, so nothing directly in front of the door. So I would like to use this opportunity while I am sneaking, I am around stuff, to try and sneak with some terrain.
think there's enough terrain on the scene to justify that. So yeah, you can roll me a stealth check with your super special scout ability.
Yeah.
Nice. That is a 9. Very nice. You have a stealth score of 9.
Okay. I open the door.
You open the large doors and it looks out onto a street. Right ahead of you is another Hab block, but this one has some brighter flickering neon lights outside it. It clearly looks to be some sort of bar or dive of some kind, not a sleeping or workshop.
Okay.
Stepping outside, you do see almost to be a slum type area all around you. There's discarded makeshift markets and tents, market stalls, people who would have sold what they can get their hands on, but nobody out in the streets.
I follow through the terrain, through the walls, sticking to shadows when I can, following the sounds of these screams.
Epsilon dutifully buzzing behind you. As you get closer, you can hear more muffled noises coming from this building directly ahead. As you're practically by the door, you hear the noise of, "Get down there! Over there! Stop screaming! Stop it! No, we've got to do this! No, you might change. You might try and kill us all. Get down! No! Stay back! Stay back!"
Okay. I'm gonna open the door. Standing broad in the doorway.
You do so. You open the door, and before you is a scene of panic. Let me just get this up. It's a scene of panic. You see 6 of your fellow Tempestus scions, the elite military forces that came in on Valkyrie on your attack of Tora Armis, and in the background you see 30 huddled, grimy, dirty civilians. They're all down on their knees, cowering, some holding each other for protection, mainly mothers pushing younger children behind them, some of the men, long shaggy beards, praying and begging, "Please, for the love of the God Emperor, we're not changing. It's not happened to us. Let us go, please."
Gerhart at the door would go,
"Oh, sorry." As the door opened, the one of the guardsmen, one of the Tempestus signs, he turns around, gun straight up, pointing at the door. You can see his gun is shaking a little bit. He is not under control. "Who goes there?"
Gerhart would,
What is the meaning of this?
These civilians, they keep turning. They're going to turn into those poxwaters. We need to kill them now. They've taken out 5 of my men up there. I won't have them take any more out. We've got to wipe them, purge out this taint.
Gerhart walks up to him. The gun, still, I guess if it's still in front of him, clinks against his ceramite, and he puts his gauntlets on the gun and presses it down. Steel yourself, soldier. You are losing your edge.
I'm not losing my edge. I saw it. I've seen it. Saw it with my own eyes. We was trying to help these idiots, trying to get them out of the Hab Blocks. We cleared a path, and then they all started turning. Out of nowhere. And it'll happen again. I'm telling you, lot. Shoot them. Get rid of them. The 5
Hold
lined
that
up
order.
are looking between the two of you, looking to their leader versus an angel.
Hold that order. Have you even tested them to see if they're corrupted? Or are you killing the innocent of the Imperium? Because your fear has gripped you, soldier.
What if
Your
they're not
hand shaped
corrupted?
like a leaf in the wind.
Yeah, well, maybe not all of us have had fear ripped out of our gene seed. I've lost too many good men. Even if these that aren't corrupted, Tora Armis is going to get blown up either way. There's no way they can bring it back to the light from this. The place has gone to fucking warp. The Emperor's
find your
light does
lack
not
of
shine.
faith disturbing. And I will not hear, as he puts a gauntleted finger in his chest, such heresy. Now be silent or be useful. Or leave.
Give me a DN8 intimidation roll, please.
Sure thing. Can't open my character sheet. There we go. DN8.
Just wrote my notes. Gerhart's a badass.
Does my Halo Indomitus, it says Halo Indomitus, Editus Astartes Intimidation.
I think it intimidates other Astartes from when I read it.
Okay. Intimidato.
Oh, 9. Oh, no, not a 9. Stealth was a 9. Intimidation. Oh.
Oh no.
The sergeant, he looks down at you, steps back, and says, I'm sorry, Lord, but no. You've not lost what I've lost. You must not have seen what I've seen. We can't let this spread. We can't let them keep killing them all. It's better this way. We cannot let them take Tora Armis. We were told by Lord Philemon, purge the city, get it back under Imperial control. Whether these are Imperial civilians or not, it doesn't matter. They'll bring others in. It's not worth the risk. They need to die. The Emperor will see to it. The Emperor's light will judge them. If they're not corrupted, they'll be with the Emperor, and they'll be at peace. And if they are corrupted, that's one less fucking mutant walking these streets. You see him raise his arm.
Is it just these two?
It's 6 of them. So it's the sergeant who's on his own, and then there's 5 just normal Tempestus Scions, essentially.
Okay. Wow. Okay. So the sound of Gerhart's crackling power sword, blue lightning as he points it towards them. This is your last chance. I will test them myself, but I will not have you murder the very people I have been sworn to protect of Gilead, not without proper due process. If your answer is anything but yes, sir, Those will be your last.
And how do you suppose you're going to test them? What do you know that we don't?
Clearly a lot more than you, soldier. I know how to hold my edge in the face of danger and chaos, but you do not. You are a Tempestus Scion. You are supposed to be elite. Act like it. You are acting like a grunt.
Those is pretty words, but how are you going to test this lot?
You leave that to me. Maybe you, instead of fighting and killing women and children, should be out there fighting the creatures pouring out of the chapel as we speak. Or is there no bolt bullets in those guns of yours? Or are you just afraid?
We have been fighting. And yes, sir, I am afraid. I am afraid. I've seen too many of my men die. The place is turned to shit. If you've got a solid way of checking these civilians, then I'll hear you out. I know a better way. Putting a bullet in their heads. That'll show us whether they're corrupt or not.
I've seen 50,000 of them turn. I've seen those who eat the forbidden green fruit. What happens to them? If they were going to turn, they would have done so, you fool. It is quick. It happens quickly, and it happens in front of heresy. It would have happened already. You obviously have not seen enough. Go to the chapel, and you will see plenty more, and maybe you'll actually do what you're paid for, instead of killing women and children.
Nobody gets paid in the Imperial, James.
He's gonna say paid?
You guys are getting paid.
You're paid in the Emperor's light.
You are paid in the evening. Give me a awareness test. It's DN3.
Okay, these guys are about to die. Awareness 3. Is it eyes, ears, anything spacey?
It is eyes. So I'm gonna say your eyes are gonna help. Yeah, your eyes will help.
Bada boom, bada bing.
No. Yeah, I guess these guys are going to die right here, right now.
Complication with the pass. So it's like, yay, but aw. I will shift for a better result.
So as you and this sergeant are staring off at each other, standing each other's ground, you take in his full measure. You can tell the sergeant because he's not got a helmet on. The other 5 have helmets on. Looking at him, he is covered in scars, kind of thin, straight line scars. They're on his hands. Some are kind of going up his neck, around his neck, dangling over his Tempestus carapace is a ecclesiarchy chaplet, a holy symbol of the Emperor of Mankind. With your shift, you can clearly tell that these are all symbols of an extremely pious man. The scars are clearly scars of flagellation or self-flagellation. You know, the whipping of yourself to embrace the Emperor, essentially. And well, the chaplet is a clear giveaway. You can clearly tell he is extremely holy, extremely devout to the god Emperor.
That's a nice bit of information. Okay, let's see if I can do this without killing my own, by protecting my own.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what a fucking place to be in. I would say Epsilon 6, hastily convey a message to Palatine Sister Argenta. Tell her to go north. Now.
Argenta, you get the crackle in your ear. It's not wet this time. It's the deep booming voice of your comrade Gerhart, urgently requiring you to head north.
Okay. Closes shut her Medicaid kit. Well, it appears we need to head north, Paul. Let's head back where Lord Gerhart came from.
All right.
Argenta, as you head north, you hear... I'm going to try and do this quickly. You hear...
My palms are sweating.
Spaghetti. I don't know what these rolls mean.
Oh, where's the
being
noise? Oh,
Being shot.
Give us the
Yeah.
noise.
you're not being shot. So you hear to your west, you hear that telltale noise of superheated particulates exploding out, followed by a distant scream of a male, and then silence.
Do I see where that came from?
No, you hear it. You do not see it.
She just turns around to Paul. There's snipers around. We need to get inside now.
There was no shot landing near you. There was no indication of projectiles coming anywhere near you. Just off in the distance, you heard a superheated... a short silence, and then screaming of a man, which was cut short. That all happened to the west.
There's clearly fighting to the west. Let's get inside whilst we can find some cover. And,
Should we not try and find Gerhart?
well, yes.
Are you following Poul?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh God. One thing
Oh,
I was
I
going
thought
to
you-
ask with regards to our task of getting healed, I would have tried to activate an ability. I don't know if I would have had a chance to do so in the meantime, in like the parallel scene.
What were you trying to do?
Yours could.
Regeneration. So just to at least get it going effectively prior to combat.
I think you
So
would have
that's
been
what
able
he
to do
would have tried to immediately try.
regeneration, wouldn't you?
Yeah. He would have. Yeah. So Paul would have tried to do that as soon as Gerhart said, "Be quick about it."
Yeah, it's
Which I know is quite different to trying to use a rest to patch oneself up.
no regenerations. It's just a combat activation, isn't it? So yeah, you'd have been able to.
Yeah.
You would have been able to activate it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna click the button and see what happens, and then follow. Did I succeed?
You did succeed.
I've got one shift possible, which I shall put into glory. So I guess it's up to you how quickly I get my shock and wounds back while these scenes are happening.
Double check. Once activated, you can use the power to heal injuries if I'm raised, and in time even regrow. While this power is sustained, you heal 1 wound per round. If you are a maximum wound, you heal 1 shock per round. So we've agreed that a round was 10 seconds, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
So a round is 10 second. I didn't actually time it, but let me see. Oh, it was 11:49. It's still 11:49. I'm gonna say it's been at least 5 minutes, maybe
so plenty,
longer.
Plenty of time to get my shock and wounds back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jesus.
So I will have done that for as long as I felt fine, and then let go. All right.
Sure. So
Let's go
Argenta,
find.
in front of you, you just see your long-term ally now just all his wounds, his scars begin to knit together. His exhausted, sweated brow starts to seep back, and he looks fresh as a daisy.
We will have to talk about this later, Paul, but I need to follow this message from our Lord.
You all arrive, and you see the same scene as Gerhart. You see the 6 Tempestus Scions. They aren't pointing their guns at you, but the 5 are pointing their guns at the 30 Imperial civilians who are all lined up on the floor. But as the sergeant sees you coming, Sister Argenta, he does lower his weapon to his hip, and he does a bow with the sign of the Aquila. Blessed to see wonderful daughters of the Emperor in this forsaken place.
And even more so blessed to see our Holy Emperor's faithful followers. Now what was it, my lord?
These soldiers here, they are executing the innocent on the idea that they may be corrupted. But we have seen what the corruption can do and how quickly it spreads. I've mentioned that if these were going to turn, they would have done so already. He is fearful. He is trying to save his life, and that of his men, but in doing so is murdering the innocent. He is better out on the field fighting the true enemy, and not cutting us out from within.
Understood. Understood. Captain? Oh, sorry.
No, I was going to say, on that note, we had a shot to the west. Someone died.
There's 16 individuals to the west. There is now 15.
There is now 3.
I suggest we hold this conversation for another time. There may be battle afoot.
It appears they're about to slaughter all these individuals. I understand the Emperor's mercy is not always gentle, but Captain, the one way to which we can assuredly know if these people will turn, I can deal with by finding out if they're telling the truth on if they have eaten the fruit or not. Ooh. Now, everyone, as she walks in front of the crowd of people,
they part, allowing you in front of these terrified civilians. You see women, children, all cowering, hands over their faces, trying to cover themselves up and protect them.
The darkness of chaos hides and lies, and the Emperor's light shines through truth. Now, I ask all of you, have you eaten of the fruit?
Are you burning a
faith point? Yes.
Cool. So let me just double check. Which one is this? Is this?
They get shot.
Faith?
No, it's verse of holy piety.
You intone a verse that seems to imbue the air itself. You gain +1 faith. Simple action. You may spend 1 faith. Utter a verse of piety. Any character with the Imperial hearing this automatically fails any fellowship deception test and suffers shock damage equal to W of rank. Amazing. So all around you, you see the whimpering, sniveling humans. No, we never touched it. That's why they rounded us up. We didn't touch it. We didn't want the fruit. No, honestly, no, we didn't do it. No, definitely not. Paul.
Yes?
your spidey
I always
sense.
get nervous when you say Paul.
Your spidey sense begins to tingle ever so slightly as one woman looks more agitated than the others. She's not taken shock, but she certainly looks distressed. And she's kind of...
senses tingle.
She's like gripping at her head, hands in her palms, and she slowly starts rocking backwards and forwards as your spidey senses do tingle.
I'm going to say quietly so that only the people nearby to me is like, I think something's going to breach through the warp any moment. Be prepared. And then I'm going to try and do science and attempt to appraise this individual for their psychic potential.
Are you trying to get a wrath?
It's my objective.
It's
my objective.
You can roll me science. It's just a flat DN3, isn't it, from memory?
I believe so. Let me just hold while I find the ability. There it is.
For the Emperor!
Nice.
Nice.
You tear fall.
I shall turn one
Your
of them into glory.
Thank you. You reach out with your mind as you feel these innate ebbs and flows of warp space start to just... It's not how you'd feel before, where things are trying to rip through or destroy reality. It's not like that. It's more of an ebb and flow, as if waves on a sand. It's a pulsing feeling, as emanating from this woman is very much psychic ability. She has been through so much trauma. She has seen loved ones die by the hands of Tempestus Scions, by the hands of Poxwalkers. She's been hunted for being a mutant, a feeling that resonates with you, having been ripped from your home life, having been hunted as a psyche yourself. You feel like she could blow at any minute. As I'm just going to roll
So
something.
Paul would do something after receiving that description.
Sure. Let me
When
just
you are ready
roll
for me
this.
to declare what I want to do.
So, it was a DN2 stealth test because the passive awareness of the Tempestus Science was 2. But she's terrified, so it became a 4. So she is rocking. She's trying to hold it together, trying not to make herself noticed. But the sergeant does see this strange movements going on. What's wrong with that one over there? What's wrong with... She's turning, isn't she? She's about to be...
No.
You lads!
Still your mind. Keep your weapons at bay. Let me deal with this. Otherwise your weapons will not be good for what's to come. Paul would go up to her.
They don't answer to you.
Commissar.
He is a
I know.
commissar.
He is a commissar. There's one person who has got their respect so far.
Oh.
As
Yes. Yeah, sorry. I got taken aback by that. Halt, men. I've just recited a verse of holy piety. If any of them were to tell a lie, they would be paralytic on the floor, convulsing with blood coming out their eyes and ears. This, which we can see, our resident psycho commissar, Paul over here, is much more versed and capable of dealing with. However, be at the ready.
Nice.
So Paul will now go up to the woman. He will stand next to her and he'll put a hand on her head, and I'm going to do a deny the witch.
Nice. Yeah, do it. It'll be what will it be?
The DN for the deny the witch is 2 plus the DN of the psychic power you are trying to deny. If the power you are trying to deny has increased potency from shifting, blah blah blah, the DN is increased by 1 for each exalted, blah blah blah.
It's gonna be so it'll be a DN 5.
5 total? That's including the 2 plus.
Yeah, that's including the 2 plus.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Oh, crits for days.
Fucking hell.
And one more to glory. Let's build up that pool. So Paul closes his mind, puts his free hand up to his temple, and with his other hand on her head, he says, "Still your mind." And he begins to feel for the ebb and flow of the warp rippling, and feels for the way it's rippling, and is attempting to sort of apply its exact opposite, neutralizing it in the moment like noise-canceling headphones to both still the warp and still her mind, as he says, "I understand what you've been through. I have been there. You've lost a lot, and you fear these abilities. Many do fear them, but they can be controlled, and they can be an asset to all humanity. Still your mind. Breathe. Regain your composure. Clamp down against the pressures of chaos. You are the master of your own domain, and your domain is your mind. Fortify it with iron and diamond walls that can never be shattered, that can only be opened because you say so. Still your mind." And he's basically just kind of going through that rubric while he's combating the undulating pulses of the warp around us.
Nice. Yeah.
Sick.
The rocking, the agitation, the pulsating feel of the warp just brushing against reality. It starts to slow. And a single bloodshot tear begins to pour down her face. Thank you. As she lets out a deep sigh. But from behind you, Paul, you hear once more the sergeant shouting out, "A witch! It's a witch! No, we can't let them in here! No, kill it now!" As all 6 of them raise their hotshot las guns, you hear the engine wind up.
Oh, sorry, James.
I'm gonna cut his head off.
Using your fast draw, you pull out your power sword deftly. Roll for attack.
I've had enough. Has not taken a turn.
Not take.
Taken him by surprise.
You've taken him by surprise. I mean, it's that.
Does it work?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, you cut out. Oh, nice. Here we go.
For the Emperor!
More fucking crits. Insane.
I get a point of wrath.
That is insane.
Oh, these savage echoes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Savage echoes, stop! He's already dead.
Not dead enough. He's lost his mind, so he needs to lose his head. Yeah, I'm going to shift all to damage, and I'll roll crit. 2, 3, 4, 5. Rolling crit first. If I get headshot, that'd be hilarious.
Four mortal
It's
wounds.
I would say narratively, I'm not doing unspeakable carnage.
Mhm.
I'm cutting his head off. So even though the 4 mortal wounds is nice, it's not what I'm doing.
Sure.
So I'll go for the merciless strike.
Yeah, he takes 1 mortal wound. Roll your damage
And
as your
roll damage.
blade connects.
I shifted a whole bunch of stuff. Did it not? Wait, can you delete that? No. Or
Didn't
just
look
roll
like you
extra dice.
shifted
I
anything.
shifted all of those. Oh, that's weird. I hit the shift button. Wait, here we go. Shift again? Damage, please?
Now it's done.
Oh yeah, there we go. Bunch of shifted die.
Weird.
Okay. So how do I do this now?
Will it
1,
will it
2,
allow
3,
you
4,
roll
5.
again?
Let's try. Roll damage.
Well, that's unfortunate.
That is unfortunate.
What?
Wow. Wow, you rolled more die and did less damage. That's fucked up.
That's ridiculous.
So, the scene is yours. Describe what happens.
A very quick. He's got the blade backhanded. The head flies off. Rolls on the ground. With a humming power blade. He's got like up with his hands like this, and he points it towards the other two. Halt, stop, right now. It is over. Fear has gripped this man, and he is no longer fit to lead. Listen to the Palatine. Hold your faith, or die. You are useless if you cannot compose yourself, and I will not have useless waste in our front lines. And holds the power sword.
Nice. The 5 remaining scions, they all shocked by the speed and efficiency of this kill. Within a heartbeat, their sergeant has been slain as they all lower their weapons and look around uneasily.
Scions, we have enemies to the west. I suggest you make your way there. We'll seal off this room and leave the civilians inside.
Do me it'll be a leadership 6 from you, Sister Argenta.
Okie dokes. Oh, I'm still fucked.
May I help with when I said listen to your Palatine?
Are you intending that as like an intimidatory kind of way, like listen to her or else, or what are you doing?
So the point, I suppose, wasn't to intimidate them. My intimidation, I think, in my leadership is somewhat similar, but it's more like I've cut the head of the snake off, and then all is calm, listen to your sister, get back to your stations. You know, it's like not trying to threaten them and their life. It's like, now think clear-headed. You've got shit to do. Listen to your paladin. So maybe I'm trying at leadership.
Leadership, yeah. Yeah, so you can do it with an extra bonus die at your leadership test. One extra bonus die.
Oh, fuck me. Well, at least I need to get all of these. So I've got a dice.
You've got 6 glory.
Yes. Well, we'll see.
Yeah, we
we'll
do.
see. Come on!
Yeah, you got glory, Wrath.
Wait.
That's
hang
not
on.
bad. Oh,
Not bad.
Oh, that's not bad.
Oh, that's not bad. Can I borrow 2 glory?
At least 2 gives you a good chance.
Hang on, shouldn't it be a DN8? So it was a DN6.
DN6. Yeah,
And you're
plus
wounded.
one.
So it's +2, isn't
Yeah,
it?
so
It's plus
a
1.
wounded's +1.
Is it +1? Ignore me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's +1. Ignore me. Bad GM.
I shall.
So-
You're getting poison mixed up,
I don't
yeah?
want that. Yeah, I don't want that precedent to stick.
No. That's for the homebrew guys.
I was +3 last game. +3. Like for most of that. I was fucking horrendous. Okay.
Yeah, at least 2. I'm happy.
2 at the 2 at the
3?
Yeah, I'd say 2 bare minimum, 3 seals the deal. So up to you.
Yeah.
Are you feeling lucky, punk?
No, I want to do 3.
You have Wrath
There
as
you go.
well. If you wanted to Wrath it first.
Ah.
Nice.
Ooh.
Nice.
That's right. You can
I can
shift back into
shift.
glory.
I can shift back
Yeah.
to glory. Yeah.
So how many did you use? Sorry, 3.
Yeah. So -3. I can shift to.
You can only shift 1 for
1 to
glory per
glory.
test.
So I'll shift 1 for glory.
I think you accidentally did
Think you-
2 for
No,
glory,
I
then.
accidentally. I don't know why I did 2. Only. Yeah, sorry. I want to
You mean
shift.
better result.
Yeah, better result.
You shout out with your commanding voice booming through your helmet. The Tempestus Scions, they stand up a little bit straighter, ready to attention. Yes, sister. You wish us to head west?
Yes.
By your command then, as they funnel out of the door waiting expectantly. You are left with the decapitated body of the sergeant and the 30 fairly terrified civilians. One has been outed as a psycho.
What are you going to do with this psycho, Paul?
It is unfortunately limited what we can do now. Then he turns to the woman. Or, I think you said woman?
'Tis a woman.
No. And says, prejudice will follow you wherever you go. Do not let it command you. You alone can command yourself.
So, just for context,
However, you will need to be trained.
hang on.
Oh, go on.
So you have your own context. You would know that any psyker who isn't sanctioned is essentially like an FBI most wanted list.
Yeah.
Like, they're hunted, hounded to the ends of the earth until they either go on the black ships back to Terra, get trained, or get fed into the Astronomicon. So this isn't a case of like, oh, people are just going to be mean to you like a leper.
No, yeah,
Like,
okay, no, fair enough. No,
you are literally, you're now outed kind of thing. You either hide or go to the. Do you know about Iron Watch?
You may have mentioned it a long time ago. But it has since disappeared into the fog of a lot of information you've sent our way.
I suppose Gerhart, being native to Gilead, would be fairly aware that there is a Psyker prison called Iron Watch on the planet of Charbium? Tribdian, thank you. On the planet of Tribdian. And because obviously the black ships can't get into Gilead, that's where all Psykers have essentially been dropped.
All right, Paul would instead, so belay everything that I've just said. He will face the woman and say, and tighten his jaw because he knows the fate otherwise. Your life will be difficult. I have to report you and turn you in. I cannot stay and keep an eye on you here, not while the siege is ongoing. But I will report your presence. I will not lie. Psykers that are not trained or sanctioned are not treated well. But you will live. And if we can find a way to allow the black ships to return, there is a chance, while the life is undoubtedly difficult and dangerous, for you to serve humanity and the Emperor directly if you succeed. All I can say is hold on to your identity. You are the master of your realm, as he puts an index finger to the forehead, not the other way around.
As you touch
Things
her
will be difficult.
forehead, she like swipes it away and says, "Do you think I'm going to stick around for those black ships to take me away? Those black ships are a death sentence. No, I'd rather take matters into my own hand." The other civilians who sort of were nearer have kind of crawled away, moved away from her a little bit more, almost as if a ticking time bomb was in the room.
I survived. And I serve humanity. I protect humanity. But I cannot allow you knowingly to hide. Be calm, stay, be collected, or at the very least, and he pauses, closes his eyes, face the Emperor's light with dignity.
As you mentioned, the Emperor she just kind of scowls at you, spits on the floor and says, "The Emperor's the worst of it. If it wasn't for him, we'd be left in peace. There's nowhere for me to hide."
Pipes up.
Go on.
Why do you think you are alive right now, child? You were about to be executed. I, one of the Emperor's angels, came through the door. Along with Palatine Argenta and Commissar Poul, you now live. If that is not a sign of the light that shines upon you and the life that you have been given to give back to that of Gilead, then I do not know what is. The Emperor's light may not be always easy to see, but it is there if you look hard enough.
Those who are blind to the warp do not see. You'd live in your ignorance, but I will not run. I will face the judgment.
good. I know the betrayal of my kind. My family turned me in. And I was handed over to the black ships. Betrayed by my own kin and blood. There is no time for revenge, and in the end, I now have mastery for the good of humanity. Were I to be left untrained and to my own devices, I do not think I will be who I am today, and likely will have turned and corrupted those I thought close to me. This cannot be allowed.
She scowls at you once more and then just kind of leans forward and rests her head against her forearms. She looks mentally broken.
Grieve. But know you will come out stronger. That is the only advice I have. And Paul turns, walks away. We've got some shots to deal with.
We do. As we're kind of like walking towards the shots, Gerhart would say, mortals, still so coupled to their fear. It has been so long since I've had this feeling. Fear can lead to heresy and chaos. Fear is a gateway to the realm of the dark. My lack of this feeling. This mortal trusted me less because I do not feel it. Interesting. As I ruminate on the divide.
As you have 5 wrath.
Oh, did I get to appraise the individual for psychic potential?
Did you appraise? I tried to give that to you in a silver platter. I don't know if you actually appraised her or not.
I mean, I used the word. I mean, I don't know how else.
You leveled on her with her.
Yeah.
Appraised.
Oh, well,
appraised in my eyes, like, oh, your psychic potential is potent. You with good training, you could become this, or it's like, you were more just kind of saying, don't run.
I think you're misinterpreting what the word appraise means, Tom. I think you're going to get confused with praise. Appraisal is announcing, like, for example, if you go to a pawn shop, they don't go, oh, this is amazing. If you appraise something, it means you identify what the value is.
Well, appraise, assess the performance of an employee formally.
Yeah.
Or set the value of something. So you are right.
You could
praise
use
and appraisal
material. You got upper middle management written all over you.
You could definitely be a small middle manager at the Astronomicon.
I could totally see you pushing them into the astronom.
Nom. 998, 999.
And that's just today alone.
So,
it's your call.
I didn't feel much appraising of it.
No, okay. I see what you mean now by appraisal. I'll keep that in mind for next time.
I mean, the ruminate thing, you basically handed on a platter to me, though. That was like,
that was
all right, boom, easy.
I honestly feel sorry for Simon. Like his objectives are objectively harder than anyone. Like,
yeah,
I swear, one of Ed's ones is literally, if you just say a verse, you get wrath. Like, you like Argenta could just walk down the street and be like, oh, I love the holy light of the Emperor on my tum-tum. It is the best thing in the world. Here, have some wrath. Like, whereas Simon's is always like, you must determine the intricate demonic possessions of who might be pushing against the wall, but who might not be. Like,
And heretically, if Ed turns to AI to write the verse for him,
Exactly.
so anyway,
No, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
moving
but
west.
yeah, you all step out of the Hab Block, and where's Epsilon 6 gone? Why is he hiding from me? There he is. He follows Gerhart dutifully.
Epsilon 6. Why am I using words I can't say? Hastily return.
Judiciously.
Yeah, thank you. Judiciously return back to Commissar Poul. It'll be safer.
It does. It leaves the buzzing of your shoulder and begins to buzz by Simon. Paul. Yeah. As you step further onto the street, directly to your west, you do see this junkyard-looking place. There's the warehouse behind it with barrels high, a crane in not in operation, but various things there. But to your north, you begin to hear the flutter, flutter, flap, flap of wings.
Ew.
You, as you see a host of cherubs flutter and fly, two of them holding a banner as they fly over your heads and perch on the large plasteel wall to the north. The grotesque creatures, they flit down and settle atop the wall like hideous pigeons. Several of them are carrying vox speakers, and 5 struggle to bear aloft a banner bearing the symbol of Nurgle, which they hang conveniently from a wall. They begin to speak with a haunting mechanical timbre.
Can I? Yeah.
All of them?
How many are there?
There are 7 of them, 5 holding banners, or 5 holding up the banner, and then 2 with the vox speakers.
Yeah.
I crush the 2 with the vox speakers. These cannot be allowed to speak.
Boo! Boo!
Who wins?
Boo earns
Just let me give you corruption, you pure virgins.
God, stop being
Paul's a little
boring.
bit- Paul's a little bit on edge, knowing that he has condemned someone to a very, very difficult life, and he is not going to tolerate heresy in this moment.
Okay, so we've got no 1 over here, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kind
This is a great
of,
map, by the way, Tom.
I cannot take any credit for making this. This is one that Designer has made. But I use a lot of his.
Dude.
I use a lot of his assets.
Good lad.
He's very, very talented.
I love the artwork. Love the style.
Yeah. It's the same as the ship that we were traveling with before,
Yes,
wasn't it?
that was his artwork as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay.
recognize it.
So to the north, then you see these cherubs. They're kind of laid out in this general pattern. So you've got the 2 with the vox speakers in the corners, and then you've got the 5 hanging these banners down.
Oh, hang on. How far away are they from me? Oh, I need to get closer before I can target them.
So
Crush has
then,
only got a
because
range
you
of
are
20.
out
No.
of range,
No.
Can I shoot them? I wanted to shoot.
To be fair, Ed and I did speak at the same time.
sure. Who are you shooting?
The 2 Vox speaker ones. And I'm aiming down my scope.
Sure.
What can I use that's in range?
Can you aim? Yeah, let's say you can aim. Go for it.
Ooh,
So you got this
I could
one
Smite.
and this one.
God, the range of a sword sucks.
Oh, I picked the wrong one. But yeah, let's give this a go. Oh, god damn it, I'm still fucking...
As you as they're all settling down on top of the wall, you hear, as you're taking aim, they start to sing laments to the fallen bishop. Fear not, for the herald has begun his great work, and the Father of us all will return, and all who will fall will rise again, and take pleasure in his bounty.
Right, let's roll this complicado unless Tom has one.
Well, hang on. So you've only aimed at one. You're only going for one of them, yeah? Or are you going for all of them?
Oh, I'm going for both.
You're going for both. Is that right?
You gotta target them both, jackass.
Oh, I've got to click. Why do I have to click it twice?
No. Did you? Yeah, you did target both. No, ignore me. Yeah. So your attack goes through. Roll for damage. You do hit.
Here we go.
Come on, shut him up.
Sister
Shut him
Argenta.
up, Argenta.
Come on. Big ticket. Big ticket.
Oh,
Oh, that's some big dick energy right now.
Come on.
Yep. Rolled it. And sees them, hears the voices started to come out of the Vox casters, and takes a careful shot at each of them.
Wonderful. You do that. You see these cherubs flying overhead with the banners. You begin to hear these soft, gentle laments coming from the cherubs. You take aim and you shoot and fire. These 2 little cherubs, these little flying grotesque babies holding the Vox speakers, they explode in a shower of gore and viscera as your bolter rips through them. However, the angle at which you shot them manages to push them back onto the wall. With your crits, the speakers are not broken.
Shit.
And from the speakers...
Am I able to target the speakers?
With what? From where?
Smite?
Are you targeting both?
I would like to. If I can see that they were not destroyed and I can still hear noise coming from, I'm like, oh, this, yeah.
Smite.
Hit them with a
Let's have a read of Smite.
It's Deanna's target's
You
defense.
concentrate destructive power through the lens of your will, summoning lethal bolts of raw psychic energy that blast your enemies into ash. Target one enemy within range and make a psychic mastery test against their defense. I'm leaning towards no for Smite, purely because mortal wounds to me suggests it's more of a mental thing. You're killing the brain. You're mortally damaging them. You're not like physically damaging. You could crush them 100%. You could grav warp them 100%. But Smite is more of a, you're trying to kill like a living organism type thing.
Sure.
You've got like subvert machine and stuff like that. That could
I
obviously.
forgot about subvert machine. What's my range on subvert machine? 25 meters. So I'd have to step closer. It's whether or not you're allowing us to have a chance to move closer before noise happens, but yeah.
You can move closer, but you will hear noise.
Cool. Well, I'm going to move closer while we are hearing noise
Fuck 'em up.
to try and either fuck them up or stop the noise.
So as you are moving towards this thing,
Fear not, my flock, for the father and fate of all approaches. The heretics beyond our walls will soon be welcomed into his forgiving embrace. Our fallen bishop will stand beside him. But I sense that our bishop's killers are listening. Perhaps they have something to say to me.
Damn.
For the Emperor!
That's what I say.
days.
Bruh.
Crits for days. So we're doing subvert machine, yeah?
Subvert machine, yes, on both speakers. So that's increased the DN from 4 to 6. Because
What is the
multi-target
DN?
it's +2. Subvert machine has just a DN of 4, but because I multi-targeted, it's +2. So
Holy
DN
crap,
6.
though.
Right. Amazing.
And
yeah.
I'm going to shift
You
for
smashed that.
+1 tech test.
So as you're channeling the warp and its corruptive tendrils into these speakers, what are you doing when you get in there?
As I manipulate the warp, I can feel the mechanisms of the speakers, and I can feel a substrate that is vibrating. So how speakers kind of function. And what I'm doing is I am jamming something within to physically get in the way of the membrane from being able to vibrate to produce noise.
Okay. Yeah, you move intricate parts of this Vox speaker around, pushing circuitry against the vibrating pads as the sound of Raurik's voice muffles and then fades.
None of that now. None of that. Heresy cannot be tolerated. Though, I need you guys to shoot the rest of the cherubs, though.
Oh.
The
Get rid of that
5
symbol.
remaining cherubs, they, at the shot of the explosion and then the sudden disappearance of their master's voice, they start to take wing and fly northwards. Not northwards, they fly eastwards. This way. You can attempt to shoot if you want to, but that's what they're doing.
I don't think I could hit them, and I don't want to Wrath crit again.
Doth have the range.
They fly off eastwards into the distance. And you are left with an eerie silence, broken only by the occasional scream of terror far off in the distance.
Well done, Paul. That heresy almost reached our ears. Quick thinking.
You could say I was on edge. These people have endured enough. humanity likewise.
Let's find this Raurik, and let's silence him for good by separating his head from his shoulders.
Yeah, that would work.
I'd prefer it if he tasted the Emperor's holy flames, but each to their own, I guess.
Why not both?
You may burn the head once I cut it off.
And everything else. Now, we heard gunshots from the west. We should see if there's anything still going on there.
Did you say you saw the cherubs flying to the north?
Sorry, the cherubs flew off to the east. They've gone this way.
East.
But a while ago, yes, you did hear a single gunshot to the west.
Just putting 2 and 2 together to try get 4. These cherubs, they are carrying their master's visage and message. I wonder when now that they are unable to fulfill that message, if they are heading back to the source. Maybe Raurik is eastbound, though this is just theory.
Perhaps the Scions might know.
Let's see what happens west. Catch up with the Scions. Learn what we can. Try route this Raurik out.
Oh, yeah, I thought the Scions were... Oh, they're gone.
They're over here, the west.
Due west?
Ah, fair.
Yeah.
I thought they were behind us. I see them now, zoomed out. Okay. Oh.
Gonna go towards noises. Listening out to what the fuck is going on.
You head towards noises. The junkyard. 1 second. The junkyard is a sprawl of tangled mess. Rusted barrels, hanging chains, and flickering lumen strips. Throughout the city, there's the shuffling noise of poxwalkers off in the distance, and the occasional scream of civilian from Hab Blocks. You saw gates to the far south when you first entered, a tall chain-link fence that remained closed. And there's a fence here, running all the way around the paddock. Inside the paddock, you see scrapped ridge gunners. The engines and doors pulled off and lay strewn about the floor. The ridge gunners were the same type of machinery that attacked you on the bridge.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
That is what you see. The Tempestus Scions, as you come up, they say, "Milady, we haven't seen anyone coming in or going, but we've heard some strange noises coming from inside. Sounds like munching of teeth."
I can cut a way through this fence. If you Tempestus Scions could cover the door, we can pincer them.
Of course, as they do the sign of the Aquila and start moving down the corridor.
Shall we go through the back door, Poul? Argenta? I don't feel like knocking.
Yeah, let's take it by surprise.
We do as we always do. Clear out.
Gerhart's going to cut a square out of the fence.
Nice. The buzz of your power sword hums as you pull it from its sheath, and it cuts through the fence like butter. The chains falling all around you, giving you a clear opening into the junkyard.
I'll step on through.
You do that. Surrounded are tall, rusted piles of old machinery. The Adeptus Mechanicus would be absolutely livid at this poor maintenance of blessed machinery.
Regarding stealth checks, because we're on the same scene and I've given up stealth, does that mean I can't re-stealth technically, right?
You technically can't
'Cause I think
stealth when you're on the same scene.
Yeah, okay, cool. Then I will not do that. And I'm assuming I don't have a stealth score anymore, considering I was talking to the Tempestus Scions.
It's
Right?
it's
That's how it works?
pretty negligible, yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. So I'm just going to walk ahead. Keeping frosty, I will be actively looking out as I round corners with my power sword in hand.
Give me an awareness test. DN4, please.
Oculobe?
Yes, you are looking with your eyes. I'll say it's Oculobe.
I'll be right back.
Oh my
Fuck,
god.
that's my third one.
Mate,
That's an obscenely good roll with a complication.
What the fuck? Salt,
Dude,
sweet and sour is this?
me and James today, every time.
Okay, so I'm going to shift one to... Okay.
You got 6 glory. You can't
No glories. I'm going to shift for quicker result, better result, more information.
Sure. As you look over... No worries.
Oh, sorry, what was the DN?
There's 4.
3.
4.
Oh, oh wait, yeah, I can still do that. No, I can't do that. 2, 1, 3. No, I can. Okay, so I'm going to do better result and more information.
Sure. So, as you look around, the only thing I was going to say, if you passed, was that on the gate, now looking from the other side of the hedge, you could see that a frag grenade pin had been attached via a wire to the entrance of the gate. So had it opened, it would have exploded.
Oh, okay. I filter the information out. I look down there and go, oh, you go. I'll do that.
I was just going to say, with your information, you can hear only the sound, or from the room next to you, the only noise you can hear is just this shuffling feet, the gnawing, the biting of teeth on bone and flesh.
Okay, to Poul and Argenta and the Nova bitches, I go, watch out, this place has been booby-trapped. There is a grenade there with a line wire to the south. There is a gnawing sounds of eating and carnage happening in that room. If we can, try exit out of the same hole that we have been given. This place is trapped.
Nice.
Noted. Well done.
Oh, my complication?
Just roll it.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Why is that a combat complication there? Shouldn't be a combat complication.
Roll again?
No, because it'll just do combat complication again. Let me just roll.
Yo.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Getting pretty used to that one.
I know.
Oh no.
Getting pretty used to that one.
Okay.
Just for future reference, when this happens,
Hmm.
when is it then I'm able to figure out that I may have lost something? Or can I do that instantly and it's just like a DN check? Because I know as a player, but like, how does Gerhart or does anyone else see, or
Yeah, I was gonna
they're
say
being behind him?
Yeah.
Like, how does that work?
Because
RP
it is a
wise.
complication, so it's like we've been punished for a bad roll.
Yeah, but what's the way? How do you circle back to try and get it back? What makes
Yeah.
narrative sense? Like Argenta, the Nova bitches, and Poul are behind me. Something falls. I mean,
Yeah, do we notice something clattering onto the ground? Was something loose on his belt?
does my lineman here pick it up? Like, how does that shit work?
So the thing that was dropped was big-ish, bigger than the other two things that you could have dropped. So I'm going to say, just with a casual passive awareness of the people behind, they would have noticed that your data slate fell out of your pocket.
I don't need to roll. It's just passive. I can
Just passive
notice.
awareness, yeah. Passive awareness.
My lord. Good thing we're not trying to sneak. Somebody may have heard that.
Thank you, Argenta. I must place this somewhere more safe, as all my gear apparently. I must buy hooks or maglocks, I think. I tend to lose quite a lot of my things.
Well,
Emperor, guide me.
so is someone going to open the door and then I shoot whatever's inside?
You know the drill.
Yeah.
Be on the ready.
Alright.
Since I've seen that trap
Mm-hmm.
back there, fair shout to make sure that I'm not looking at a booby
Yeah,
trap door.
I will say that your exalted icon of a better result, you would have seen if there was a trap on the door. You are hyper aware of your ongoings, and this is an untrapped door.
Beautiful. All right. 3, 2, 1.
The door opens with a loud clunk. Inside is a makeshift mechanical chop shop, but it has turned into a blood bath. The stench and tang of superheated metal and ozone lies thick in the air. You see a small pile of burned, charred poxwalkers on this far side, where a gaping hole in the door is now smouldering with molten slag. You also see 13 civilians dead on the floor, ripped apart, and there are 3 remaining poxwalkers just slowly ripping and gnawing and chewing through these dead bodies.
Well,
Have they noticed me?
They haven't noticed anybody. They are simply enjoying their meal.
Okay. Power sword's already out. I look back and go, chaos. I'm gonna run in while they're eating and stab down on them.
Go for it. You can roll with a charge.
Have they taken a turn in combat?
Yes.
Okay. Charge. And here we go.
Whoa. There we go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reroll selected. Savage.
There we go.
Okay, cool. Roll damage.
Unfortunate.
Bad rolls these days.
But
ah,
describe the scene as you charge in, murdering these 3 poxwalkers.
basically, as they're feasting, it's quick, it's concise, it's to the doctrine, especially that of the Absolvers. He reverses the blade, and in one swoop, the heads, as they're gorging over, leaning over it, he just, as an underhand attack, and the three heads go, and roll to the floor.
Nice. As you finish off the last of these poxwalkers, bringing your powerful blade down upon their heads, the smell of acrid iron tantalizes your nostrils, and you become hyper aware of the bloodbath that you've ingratiated yourself within. Give me your DN3 willpower test, please.
No.
Oh, there we go.
Beautiful.
Oh, nice.
Close.
You can
There we
hear from inside the room is this going. As he fights off the red thirst, having a battle within his helmet as the teeth go back in.
Nice, nice. Yeah, you all see Gerhart struggling momentarily to compose himself, but as a true warrior of the Emperor, he endures.
You okay there, my lord?
I'm fine, yeah. There was a lot of death in this room.
As you say, steel yourself. We need to move forward. I assume the scions are on the other side of this door. Scion, oh, do you see any traps or anything on the door just in case?
Ceramic helmet moves, looking at the door.
No, this is an untrapped door as well.
Scions,
Clear to go.
Perfect. Scions, you may come inside. Threat has been dealt with.
The door opens and you see the 5 scions. As they enter, one of them just sort of hangs back a little bit. Looks like he turns his head slightly downwards, shakes, and then steps through.
Well, this looks like a mechanical area of some kind. Perhaps I could... I don't know if we have time to look at the sword. Maybe we need to press forward and find this Rorik fellow. Perhaps we head back up north through those gates.
Scions.
Yes, my lord.
I saw some cherubs with flags of chaos and heresy flying due east. Do any information you have corroborate on any flight patterns going towards that way, or any movements of the enemy heading east? I believe that might be where Rorik, this leader, may be hiding.
One of them steps forward and says, "Sir, to the east is the peripheral line. It's the mag train that runs around the entirety of the city. If you want to get anywhere
Mag
quickly,
train.
you take the peripheral line. Due east is Station 6.
What's at Station 6?
It's just the 6th station on the peripheral line, sir. There's plenty of things there. A few buildings. There's a shrine for the Imperial cult. Generators.
Hot dog stand.
Hot dog stand.
Did you say shrine?
Yes, sir. There's a shrine to the Imperial cult. Only a little one. But it'll do for the civilians.
Interesting. Raurik is trying to get followers. He is using places like the chapels and shrines to get these. What is the biggest shrine here in the city?
Oh, that's easy, sir. It's the cathedral. Not too far away. The Cathedral of the Emperor Triumphant.
The one that we were just at. Okay. By the way, the Triumphant has been lost. There is 50,000 strong. Chaos turned. It would be best if you have your men, if there are any left, hold them back there to let the chaos not spread through the city.
As you describe this to them, you can see the fear on their faces. Did you say 50,000, sir?
Could I help with the leadership to help them with this fear?
You do you. You see these men in front of you being terrified of the noise that the biggest shrine in the city has been overrun by 50,000 poxwalkers.
I said 50,000. Yes, but that is 50,000 heretics that will die. This will be a glorious day in our Emperor's light.
They are mindless and easy targets, especially for one such as yourselves. This is me chiming in to sort of add in fearsome respect.
Sure. Yeah.
I need the help. I don't have... My leadership's ain't great.
Oh yeah,
No,
so like
you-
I can help, and I'll help by doing that. I have a leadership of 9, but a bonus dice of 2.
Yeah.
But I'm also wanting to add my double rank bonus for them because I've got fearsome respect.
Yeah. As you kind of check yourself, you know, you're a Astartes speaking of these things to mortals, you know, even in the war-torn galaxy of the Gilead system, this is a huge event. This is not the normal run-of-the-mill cultists and Eldari and Drakari. This is something completely otherworldly. But you check yourself. You steal their resolve. You rethink the way that you're putting this message across, and you can see that their faces, or not their faces, but their demeanor eases slightly. They have the backing of the God Emperor on their side. They have a commissar, an Astartes, and a sister, all working with them, and the fear subsides. Well, if you don't mind me saying, you could check in with High Command. I believe Corporal Bingham's on the Vox beat. You could try and get through to him. See if there's been any updates from the rest of the squadrons.
If you do have Vox speeds, I advise you not to use them. There is heresy in the channels, and it will turn you. Stay off them.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
While we have you, though, let's issue that report now. Epsilon 6, kindly open a channel to Bingham.
Nice. DN4 text with a +2.
Text test with a +2, so that's 5. DN4, you said?
DN4, yes.
Oh,
Nice. Yeah. The Vox links, it opens and you hear the crackle. It says, Corporal Bingham here.
Bingham, it's Paul. It's Commissar Paul. We're at the Hab Blocks Inn. And then he sort of gestures, Sire. So where are we exactly, Sire?
Not too far from the Cathedral of the Emperor's Triumphant, sir.
Yeah, we're at the Hab Blocks near the Cathedral of the Emperor's Triumphant. We found some scions. They have a report for you. And then he kind of moves Epsilon 6 closer to them to make their report.
Yeah. The five of them kind of look between each other. The chain of command is broken. None of them have a rank, really. They were looking to you guys
Paul makes an executive decision and says, "It's you now," and picks one of them arbitrarily.
Ooh. I'm going to roll a d6. An arbitrary d6. If it's a 1, it's bad. Okay. So it's not the one who hung back. So one of them, you kind of pointed him. Yes, sir. He touches, he gets closer to Epsilon 6, says, sir, updates from Tora Armis. A lot of the civilians have been turned into these monstrous things, these devils from another world. They've been tearing people apart. Many of the Tempestus scions have been lost. And he looks to Gerhart. Lost to the Poxwalkers. They're ripping through the civilians. We don't know who's going to turn and who won't. We have rendezvoused with the Commissar and his companions. Have you had any sign of the heretics? Any sign of the advanced forces? You hear the crackle as the link changes and Corporal Bingham says, yes, sir. More of the advanced forces have been fighting through the city streets, making some successes. There's a large presence around the peripheral line. There seems to be a storm directly above it. We've tried to get artillery fire in, but we can't see to get the guns in. I believe we will need men on the ground there. Link up with... Hold, please, while I find the commander's name.
Damn it, man. Link up with who?
Who am I linking up with?
The Yellow Pages. Why is technology heresy?
I'm guessing this is... I'm guessing this is east, right? It has to be east. I'm getting a big feeling from east.
Link up with Captain Corvy's forces. You'll meet the strike team over there. From the sounds of it, they've received heavy fire. Mechanical and human. Make all haste to the peripheral line. Is that understood? Yes, Corporal, we will do. As the Vox cuts.
Just to clarify, was that specifically for the scions, or is that all of us?
I mean, you are quote-unquote free agents.
Okay.
So the corporal's not exactly commanding you to do anything, but he has said that the largest density of combat is happening around the peripheral line, and there's also this heavy storm that's blocking out anything coming in from above, essentially. Paul, you are aware, as you were before, of these changes in the air. This storm, to you, is very different to Argenta and to Gerhart. It's a storm, there's thunder, it's lightning, it's getting dark, but to you, it feels more crackly, more electric, reality breaking.
Yeah, all right. All right. The storm is unnatural.
Rarik is a psyker.
He is able to do something powerful. I do not know how he's able to do it. But perhaps the best way we can support is somehow figuring out a way of neutralizing that storm. The Scions, as he
Heads,
points to the 5 of you.
shoulders.
Yeah. You heard Bingham. Reinforce the line. We'll see what we can do about the storm.
The Emperor's vital
Let's m-
set the skies aflame.
Do we have a heading? Is this storm in the periphery line, is this the one that's due east?
Yes, sir. The peripheral line is due east from here.
Just as I thought. All right. Let's move with a purpose. Let's get into this heart of the storm and tear it from reality. Get the Imperium back on its feet and take the Psyker's head.
Anybody else?
Don't think we need to add anything else.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So you all head east. For the majority of it, it's a trivial journey. The city is almost quiet at this point. The shuffling noise of the poxwalkers has really died down, as if they were moving purposefully down the spire, perhaps towards some sort of bloody gate.
Damn.
Damn!
Where's
Formally
Garnet?
named.
Where's Garnet? He should be at the front line doing everything he can, man.
Fucking wankers! Can't they have killed more of the 50,000?
Not bad.
But yeah, you move through the city. An uneventful journey, but as you are being led by these Tempestus Scions, the closer you're getting to the peripheral line, you start to see some of your own in the distance, other Tempestus Scions joining up with each other, and then you begin to hear the sounds of battle as large cannon explosions happen, striking out against the large buildings around you as shots are going wide, hitting the concrete as the blast covers you momentarily in the dust. You see a squadron of the Tempestus Scions. They have taken shelter behind the corner of one of the buildings themselves, and looking straight down this long street with tall buildings either side, at the very far end, you see a chaotically painted Lehman Russ tank. A once beautiful, archaic machine of the Emperor, now daubed in twisted symbols, the 000 sign of Nurgle, and other cruel symbology painted in a red substance. As we take you to the next scene.
Ooh, exciting.
Oh, baby.
And you're on the far left.
Darkness.
Darkness? Oh, it is darkness.
Pure
It's all black.
dark.
Yeah, you enter a state of pure blackness. It says global illumination's on.
Is the darkness level set to max?
No, it's set to 0.6.
That
If there's
could
no
exceed
light
a threshold.
sources, 11:49. Yeah. Below Nation. Daytime.
Oh,
Should
wait,
be like.
hang on. There we go. There we go.
Hey, I can see.
Now you can see. Right.
Oh, I recognize these graphics. This is
this is a thing. So,
Dungeon Draft.
Directly ahead of you, then you see this crude outline of chest-high sandbags that have been piled up. On the very far end, you see a single-story tall, long building. Station 9 in clear Gothic writing is written above it, with a large blast door leading in. Closer to that, you see this Lehman Russ battle tank. You see heretics lining the sandbags, and either side of you are tall buildings. The building to the left looks to be more of an eatery, somewhere people might go to relax. It looks a bit more lavish, a bit more somewhere where the kind of the middle class of the hive might spend their evenings. To the right is a much more administorum looking building. It's Barak architecture, quite oppressive. And through the windows, you can see a library of sorts, rows and rows of bookshelves filled with old paperwork. You see the Tempestus Scion taking cover here, and you also see two groups of Tempestus Scions moving up the road. There are dead bodies littering the street where people have fallen during the charge. As these ones move up, the Lehman Russ takes aim.
For the Emperor!
Ooh. Oh no. Those poor Scions.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Two of the Tempestus Scions are just eviscerated in heavy bolt of fire from the Lehman Russ tank. Now is the chance for you to do something.
Grav warp.
Yeah.
Are we going straight into combat?
I mean, I don't know. The Lehman Russ tank seems like an enemy, right?
There is an element of narrative combat going on here to set the scene that this isn't just a static scene. You've just arrived. You've got no idea of what's going on. Obviously, you've seen some people charging in. You can go straight into combat if you wish. There are the Tempestus Scions who are to the side, who aren't just going straight into combat. But if you want to go straight into combat, that's up to you.
All right. Okay. Well, part of me kind of wants to go into cover with the Scions and go, Scions, report. But what are you guys thinking? While we have this moment to react.
Taking the DM's, hallway attempt, to say, hey, there's some shit going on. I would say that's probably a good thing. Report. Yeah.
Can deal with the tank later.
Yeah. All right. So Paul immediately takes cover over here, and says, Scions, what's the status?
I'll take cover here.
Sorry. I had something wrong. Right. Say again.
Reset, undo, back to the beginning.
Sorry. I totally blanked out. So you've gone over to the Tempestus sides. Right, so as you come over to them, taking cover behind this large building, as you approach, the one of them has taken a knee, and he's got a data slate out in front of me. He says, "This makes no sense. They've spread their best troops around the rim of the spire, and they've let us have the middle. We'll push them out soon enough, but they're fighting like mad. If it wasn't for this damned storm, the artillery would have finished them off by now." And then you approach.
All right. Scions. What is the status? What is the problem here?
They turn around and see that a commissar is addressing them, and they quickly stand up to attention. Sign of the Aquila. They say, "Commissar, sir, we've been hearing radio chatter that Raurek's further up the peripheral line, but we can't get bloody through. They've got these heavy tank emplacements, and they've got men scattered throughout all these buildings. We've had a few lads trying to run down the middle, but it's suicide. We need to get through, otherwise Raurek's going to do something. And this wind, sir, it's not natural. It's affecting the men."
I could have told you that. The storm is unnatural. It's being manipulated. It's probably Raurek's doing. We need to clear out these buildings. Let me deal with the tank. And Poul would shout across the distance to Gerhart. "Gerhart! We need to empty the buildings. I'll try and do something with the tank. Stay out of the central corridor."
Sister, I'm gonna need your light. Let's clear out these corridors and these rooms while Poul deals with the tank.
Noted. Come on, ladies.
And then Poul, as we prepare for, I guess, a round of combat, Poul just gets insight so that he can at least see the tank.
Okay.
Paul, do you have a Vox speed?
Can't use it.
But if we have Epsilon...
I think he can only communicate to us, and then we can respond back.
Well, let us know when you've taken out the tank and...
Yeah. You'll get a call from Epsilon.
Noted.
All right. It might be combat time, unless we do something about it. I guess the only other thing would be Poul might shout across, "Think Raurek's got something to do with the top of the spire," is the only guess that he's got. We've got to somehow get there.
And I would say to Argenta as well, just stay behind me. I'll advance up. I'll take the fire. You move into the corridors.
Noted. Yeah, open the door and I'll start blasting.
I think that's everyone in here. Sure. Okay, so we enter combat. And I will spend a point of ruin so I can go first.
Damn.
I know.
This isn't going to be good.
Awful, awful human being that I am. Poul.
Jesus, I hope you don't crit. The damage on that thing is gnarly.
It is a beastie
I'm
boy.
hoping he's gonna go for these Tempestus Scions. I'm just a little man far away, just peeking around the corner with my head, just so I could see it. That is what I said I would do.
You are saying that
with your commissar hat on.
Yeah. No, that's it's just a fancy hat. That doesn't mean anything.
It is just a fancy hat. So, as we enter combat, the Lehman Russ Demolisher, its heavy bolters begin to turn. It has 3 heavy bolters, 1 mounted on the front and 2 on the side. It is going to shoot. And it's going to get 3 shots.
Well, if they all get me, I guess I'm rerolling a character. I had some good moments.
You did have some good moments.
Oh. All right.
Did your character move? I thought you were here.
I may have accidentally hit an arrow key.
How dare you? Complication. Tank complications. Machine spirit. Ooh.
Oh.
Interesting. So, the first of the heavy bolters, it splits through the remaining Tempestus Scion who is running forward. Its body just explodes in viscera and gore as a red mist falls all around it. One of the other heavy bolters turns as well, but as it turns, it kind of jams its angle. Yes, James?
Can I spend a point of wrath for a narrative declaration?
Maybe. What do you want to declare?
Okay. I would like to try lean into that unusual movement that sometimes Astartes can have, where they move faster than mortal eyes can see.
Okay.
And I would like to take that attack that just happened as he just runs in front of the Tempestus Scions with his blade and to deflect the bullets. Is he shooting at the one right here?
No. He's just killed this one here.
Oh, sorry, I can't see shit. Then I probably can't do that because that's far too far.
That's very, very far.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Never mind. I'm a dipshit.
Ah,
That's all
no,
right.
you nearly had it. You nearly had it.
Well, he couldn't have deflected it because it has to miss and complicate. He could have parried, but for it to actually ping
Well, it
it
would
back.
have missed me.
Yeah, it would have
Yeah,
missed
it would
you.
have missed
Yeah,
me. That's what
it would have deflected. Yeah. So back to complication. Yeah, the second heavy bolter that kind of turns on its axes. As it turns, it kind of fizzes and smoke starts billowing out from it, leaving it temporarily unusable. But it has 3 heavy bolters, and the one on the other side lines up and takes its shot. What is the range? Not short. Oh,
That's not good.
That'll do it. That's
Snake
not great, then.
eyes.
Oof. As once again, 2 shots rip through the Tempestus Scions, killing 2 of them outright. But that's its turn. So, who's up?
It's like Poul.
Yeah, I'm going to try and disable this tank if I can. Or at least sort of take it out of combat a little bit. So I am going to focus all of my might on the tank.
Okay.
And begin to reverse gravity around it. I'm imagining above us is just sky, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
So I'm going to try as best as I can just fling it up with grav warp. So I guess first I'll be targeting it with grav warp.
Mhm.
You're going to have to tell me what you think the DN should be for this Lehman Russ tank.
So, we are talking it's arguably the heaviest thing, bar a Baneblade, in terms of an Astra Militarum tank. This thing is heavy. It's going to be a DN11.
Oh my god.
It's a heavy thing. You know, the Ridge Runners are all about speed. They're not heavily plated. They're not heavily armored. They're getting here and there. This is a tank, like a proper World War II take a shot and keep on moving kind of tank.
Right.
I believe in you,
Okay,
Paul.
well,
Come on. I believe in
come
you.
on.
DN11 is easy work.
Yeah, hang on. I'm clicking on the button and nothing is happening.
It's probably because... No, you have got it.
Should I just refresh?
Maybe? It
I'm
does it
refreshing.
if I click on it.
Let me refresh. This is slightly anticlimactic.
Not if you chuck that fucking tank into the sky.
That'd be pretty rad.
Yeah, I mean, like, so we've got.
Squish that
I've
guy
got
in
a
front
dice
of it.
pool. I've got a dice pool of 13.
Doable.
Nuts.
I've got wrath.
What?
And we've got 6 glory.
13 on 11 is not doable, but the Wrath might make it doable.
You got a 12 for Psychic Mastery, haven't you?
Oh yeah, sorry, I misremembered. Correct. I
Well, you do
Because
have-
if he's got 12, then
you
that's
have-
on average 6 icons.
You have
Still not letting me do
2 Wrath. Can anyone else roll anything?
Yeah, Bo.
All right. Well,
Do you want me
what
to
if I
roll
click smite?
for
Oh,
you?
smite. Smite is why not grav walk? Grav walk
Oh,
is
as
50
in
meters.
the psychic power you need to target.
What if I just target a different dude?
Oh, it might be
Oh.
because it tank.
It tank.
Maybe. Yeah, I can target a different guy, like the traitor enforcer, for example. Just
Yeah,
for
just-
some reason doesn't let me do it on the tank.
You don't have to target because it doesn't apply damage, does it? So I
Okay,
just
sure.
just roll it and
Oh,
then
good
set
point.
the DN
Yeah,
to 11.
Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, there we go. You need to make a target. Nah, I think we're okay. So you said DN 11.
DN 11.
Do I go unleashed?
Oh,
That's not his vibe.
You're out of control.
I'm in control.
Super Saiyan.
All right. Oh, okay.
Oh my god!
Glory!
I'm gonna wrath.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
because you get shifts and all that shit.
Okay.
Reroll wrath ruin. Yeah. We get 1 shift.
Jesus.
Like I have absolutely put all my resources into psychic mastery.
God damn.
I can't shift for increased potency, but I can shift. Oh, I can't shift for glory because we've already got max.
Wow. What a freak.
And he's like channeling the warp, cloth, cloak, billowing, eyes glowing, temples and veins pulsating as he begins to like put all of his effort into trying to manipulate the warp gravity around such a large, massive object that is effectively anchored to this planet. Feels like he's about to sort of lose that battle and finds an extra ounce of effort within him and calls upon the Emperor's glorious wrath to power this ability further. And he goes, and then I guess we do a willpower test.
The tank,
It's-
right?
Don't think
No
it's a
willpower?
no. It's not a willpower test because it's only a willpower test if it's a living thing. It's just a high DN because it's a heavy thing. Yeah.
Okay, well then I flip gravity, so 1G now points for it upwards.
Yeah. As you
He is
see,
visibly sweating, like beads of sweat are coming down his forehead, down his temples.
see the heavy tread of this Lehman Russ just slowly at first begin to rise up into the air as the traitors behind the barricade look up in astonishment as they see this monstrosity, this heavy machine become lifting as if it's weightless, as it starts plummeting up, 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 and away.
And with my movement,
My
I
lord.
try and take cover. And Paul now sort of looks to both of you and nods. And just kind of shouts, "Tank! Dealt with!" As it's now just flying up. So it's basically going to fall the max distance that I can with it, which is 50 meters. And then that's as far as I can hold it for. So then once it hits 50 meters, gravity returns to normal. So it'll do whatever it decelerates and then falls even further as it comes down. So I'm just flinging it up, basically.
Could it possibly hit stuff?
I didn't think about it at the time. I just wanted to disable the tank.
Huh?
Amazing, yeah. So it goes up, up, up into the sky.
Jesus.
It's fucking
Right. Is anyone stealing?
I'll steal.
go for it.
You steal. Gerhart, it is your turn.
I'm gonna move out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and as I do, I see the tank going up, and Gerhart just watches it, and then shakes his head. looks back at Paul, sweating and straining and watching it, and he just shakes his head again. Just unbelievable what he is witnessing. So I've moved 3 meters, and as I get to this place, I go, got my power sword out. Argenta, move up with me. Stay behind. I'll cover you. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Where's Argenta? Where is Argenta? I can't even fucking see her.
Ardenta's hidden over
by
there.
the door. I thought we were clearing the buildings.
Yeah, aren't the doors here?
Oh,
No.
there's another door over here, which I think is what Argenta can see, but maybe you didn't spot from your angle.
Yeah,
Oh.
I didn't see the doors on the side.
I'm only guessing there's doors on the side. I have no idea. Do we have any idea what the fuck these doors are that they're talking about?
Yeah, the doors are here, and there's one over here.
Ignore everything I said up until about 30 seconds ago.
You can see that door, can't
Except
you?
for the adoration to Paul.
Yeah, you can see that, Paul.
All right. I'm gonna
There's apparently one
run
down
over.
here he pinged as well.
Well, Argenta is slow as shit, so I'm gonna come to her.
Yep.
Thank you. 2 turns later, gets to the door.
Yeah. Oh my god. So there we go. Yeah. 7 meters, and then I'll simple action. To double my movement. So that's an extra 1, 2, 3. And then I'm gonna open the door for Argenta.
Can you open it? I thought it was a simple action to open the door.
Oh, is it free or simple?
Simple
Maybe it is
action,
simple.
reload a gun.
Maybe I can't do that.
Yeah, open a door, simple action.
Oh, okay.
You can
That's okay.
attack the door.
Well, I'm only down to 1 weapon. I'm not gonna sacrifice it. I will.
Oh, no, sorry. Simple action is kicking open a door. Free action is opening an unlocked door. You can open the door.
Nice.
Huzzah.
I get up there and go, all right, ready, sister? Let's clear this out while Paul flings around tanks like ping pong balls.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's what that was flying into the distance.
to be
I
fair,
thought it was a
DN11
Valkyrie
was-
coming in
yeah,
for help.
Nope, that's a
to be
Lehman
fair,
Russ.
The N11 was not guaranteed.
Okay, I got more movement actually.
Okay, you
4,
fucking do. Big hench monk.
5, 6, 7.
You enter this building. It has this clean-ish tiled floor with makeshift barricades erected all around you. There's a few doors to rooms on either side, but the doors look like they've been smashed in, crumpled, and collapsed. And at the far end, you see a stairway that will take you up.
Clear for now. Move in. And I'll end my turn.
Okay.
Cool.
You stole, so it has to be my turn. So we are going to. We're gonna have these guys. Where are you? These ones. I'm gonna take aim with their weapon and fire their las guns at the charging Tempestus Scions. Ooh. It's a good thing that troops can't crit.
How can we stand against
Or worse, we know the enemy takes great interest in your connection to chaos.
Oh no! And with their resilience of 9, they take no damage as Lasgun just pings off their carapace armor, leaving them unscathed. Sister Argenta.
Yeah, I will charge in. Not literally charge, but 2 meters. Cool, nothing there. 3. And then another 2 meters. Guess brings me next to Gerhart. Oh shit, sorry. The thingies are still connected to me at the hip. Move them back. And then I'm going to use my combat action to heal myself.
Sure, roll me your Medicare test.
Yeah, why not?
It's a cat.
Testing on my wounds. Come on, come on,
Meow.
come on!
Meow.
Oh no.
Nice, with 2 shifts possible. That is 3 wounds you recover, and as you kneel down to wrap up your bandages and
Use Wrath.
bring
Yeah,
yourself.
I'm going to use Wrath.
Go for it.
Okay.
A lot of opportunities there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Look at that.
6 wounds. You're back up to full health. And as you spend a moment just weaving these bandages around you, applying your ointments, you, on your last cut, reach into your Medicare and find it to be completely empty.
Oh no. So what
Wait,
does
do
that
you even
mean? No
have a
healing?
Medicare kit?
I do have a Medicare.
Oh, you do? Yeah, that's them. You don't anymore.
So does that mean she can still heal herself, but
She can still
doesn't
heal
have
herself,
to
but she
shoot them?
gets... She can't heal shock, and it'll be a harder DN to heal yourself
Yeah.
when you're just out about in combat.
Fuck!
You rolled a complication, and
the
you've
one that's the
also
same.
had this same Medicare kit since Ostia. You got it in like the second session.
Oh, do I have to
I
keep
mean, I
buying
guess that makes
them?
sense.
Well, no, you'd have to keep backing them, but like they're eventually going to run out, and you rolled a complication, so
Yeah, so that's the complication.
Kind of like makes narrative sense, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can still
Ooh, do I
use it
still-
as the grenade thing.
Okay, sick. Oh,
and
sick.
the augmetic. So it's more the healing element of it that's run out.
Cool. Can I refill it?
I'll say if you get yourself a new medikit,
Medicate. Yeah.
you can just until you actually use it as either the augmetic thing or the grenade.
Oh. Cool. Well, sick. Got my wounds back. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. I imagine that nobody's gonna do anything there. The enforcer, he's gonna shout out, "You fools! Bring them down!" As he's gonna use his special ability called Enforce, forcing these traitors to shoot again. This time with bonus ED. It's tier 6, isn't it? Ah, shit. There we go.
Whoa. Okay.
That's a lot of clickety clacks.
It is.
Ugh. As once again, the las guns, they bounce off their carapace armor, leaving them shocked, but otherwise alive. Shocking. You've been. So then it's either Epsilon 6 or the novitiates.
Novitiates?
They can do
Novitiates
more
are up.
damage than Epsilon, I suppose.
Yeah, I guess so. Marginally, yeah, but
A smidge. A swaz.
So they're going
just a
to
bee stick more.
run in
Tiny.
and open the door.
You cannot open the door because of the previous description of the doors being broken and collapsed in on themselves.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
We heard your description. We decided to ignore it and opened it anyway.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, you spend your combat action trying to open up this impossible to open door.
No, so then they're going to use simple action run.
They attempt to run over a huge barricade of material and fail miserably.
No, I'm going round 2 meters there.
The line's going this way. No, I'm going around.
No. I'm definitely going around.
I'm going round.
Nothing what you said was made what I was doing any different.
I
was
can
going this way
see
anyway.
what you're doing. I can also see you've moved 13 meters instead of 12 meters, you cheater.
No.
Unless you're sprinting. And it literally
No,
tells me what you've done.
No, because it's counted it going there.
Oh, I'm joking.
Go
I'm
back to the
joking.
movement.
I'm joking.
Look, you're adding
I'm
movement
joking.
from the red bit there. So hush your mush, GM.
All right, come on, Ash. Let's go.
Yeah. Oh, fuck off. That
You
is
agreed?
insulting.
You're
That
like,
is-
yeah. Oh, wait, fuck off.
I didn't. Definitely not. Right, so I can't remember what. So it was 5 meters, 2 meters, 3 meters, and then another 2 meters. Can you remove the other 6 there? Because it's
I
very
can't,
confusing.
no. I can't.
Okay. So 14 minus 6 equals 8, 9, 10. That's
There you go. That's your. So you can move 2 meters more because they got movement of 6. Yeah, movement of 6.
Yeah.
There you go.
cool. There we go.
Okay.
Can I hear anything as I'm closer upstairs?
The novitiates can hear some gruff noises from up the stairs. I'll give that for free, but there you go.
Okay. They're going to, I guess, kind of kneel down behind this. Is this half cover?
Yeah, I'd say it's cover.
Cool. They're gonna kneel down behind the cover then.
Okay. Anything else on your turn?
No, that's all they can do.
We will quickly run through the turn order then. It's these guys are up. They are down. So now they're going to have to do a resolve test. See if they pass. They do not, as the hail of fire, even though some of their men have died, even though they've managed to shrug off some of it, it's all getting a bit too much as they fall to PTSD and are going to spend their movement running back into cover.
When they've turned around, do they spot me and do they get my additional bonuses to fear tests?
They can do
Or
on
is
the
it too
next
late for
turn,
that?
sure.
No.
That's their turn. Does Epsilon 6 want to do anything?
Paul would say to Epsilon 6, while he's concentrating on his ability, he's like, Epsilon 6, carefully stay in cover. Avoid all incoming fire.
It will carefully stick to cover as it floats next to the wall. Next up then, you guys are dead, so you shouldn't be in the turn order. And then we've got the 15. The 15 are going to jump out and are going to try and take a pot shot at the traitor guardsmen. They are in cover behind the sandbags as they line up the shots. Oh, they can't from there. They aren't in range. Hang on. Where's my music gone?
What is your duty? To serve.
There we go. No, they can't shoot. So instead, they're going to call over to their. They're going to get back into cover, and they're going to call over and says, "Hey, steel yourself for the Emperor. We've got a job to do. You can't let yourselves down like this." As they try and do a leadership test, they've got a bite beat to DN3. Ooh. Which they beat anyway. Nice. As the fear melts away from them.
Hurrah.
Nice. Okay, right. Next turn. Is anyone jumping in?
It's either me or Paul. I can move forward, or Paul, what are you doing with the tank?
Where I'm standing at the moment, I can't really see any enemies. So if you can see some stuff to do right now, go for it.
All right, Gerhart will go.
Yeah, you're
I'm
up.
gonna move. Wow. Wait, how do I? You better connect where you're moving. I guess it's doing it like that now. Okay. Wait, let me start this whole thing again. Here we go. This is so much more different than I'm used to. Okay, so.
It's just hold control.
1, 2, 3.
Same as like when you do.
No,
walls.
it is not on my end.
Really?
It is not on my end. It is not on my end. It isn't. Trust me. Otherwise, I'd be doing it.
So
I've been
weird.
doing it since I've been doing this before you were playing D&D, and it's not that way anymore.
I mean, what I mean is, if I hold control and just click, I can. It works. So I just don't know why it wouldn't work for you.
It used to be that I could do this and then move my character, but it just doesn't work anymore. But
Not with the ruler. Yeah, you'd have to do it when you're dragging the token.
Yeah, but the dragon token has the ruler in it now. So if you just drag your token and hold control, it works the same way.
Not for me. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll do this. El Manuel. All right, you got to leave Sister Argenta there because I'm moving within her aura. So if she changes, it changes what I do. Where was she before?
Was there? It's just the novitiates have moved. 1,
2, 3, 4. This is simple action, by the way. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh shit!
And you go upstairs.
I went up somewhere. I'm not sure I want to go fully upstairs. I was trying to like get on the stairs and listen. I can't see anything at the moment now
because I forgot to do things.
It's loading.
No, I forgot to put the light source on.
Bring him down.
Do I hear anything as I'm like walking up the steps? Because I'd be like, right now I'm like walking up the steps.
You can hear the heavy kind of as something large breathing, but that's about it.
Okay, nice. It calls back. Something big down here. Move up. As he says that to Argenta. And that is my simple. Yeah, I'll leave it there.
Okay. We move through the turn order then. We are going to have the traitor enforcer's turn. He calls out and says, "You idiots can't hit a fucking thing. Come with me. Bastard tank's gone to find Nurgle himself." As he is going to use his simple action to go this way. As he uses his enforce ability, the traitors will follow suit. And they have movement speed of 6. They just get inside. Okay. Who's up? We've got Argenta, we've got Poul.
I don't know what you want, but I'm just going to be using all my movement. I'm probably just, unless you're going to be able to do something, I'm just going to be able to get to the thing. Because I can't heal shock or anything.
At the very least, let me see if I can't get you guys some intel. If I were to use my action, I could move and look down the corridor and see what's up.
Sure, Poul, you're up.
All right, so am I still sustaining the grav warp as the tank is flying upwards?
You haven't said you've dropped it, so yeah.
I mean, it automatically drops once the tank goes further than 50 meters. Because that's my range. So I guess, is it still falling upwards is the question.
Let's have a look.
You can answer that question as I poke my head around the corridor to see if I can't see any enemies.
The Arc de Triomphe is about 50 meters tall.
Is it really? Wow.
I'd say after 10 seconds, the tank has hit the 50-meter point, and it's now just the momentum of it is taking it up. So you lose that heavy pressure of feeling weighed down by exerting your efforts. Yeah.
All right, cool. So it's still kind of flying, but it's now observing normal rules of gravity. So I take a little step around the corner. In the meantime, I do not see any enemies, though. Paul then quickly says to Epsilon 6, Epsilon 6, hurry, open a channel to Argenta and Gerhart.
DN4 tech tests.
Plus 2?
With Epsilon 6, yeah, plus 2.
Ooh, oh, that's not great.
Roll that complication.
Is now a good time to use my final wrath just to make sure I'm able to communicate with you guys. Oh, good. My turn to drop an item.
More people dropping items.
Oh, no. I wonder what it is that I've dropped. Not that I am aware. Let me just measure this distance, 23, 22. What's my max running speed? 6, 12, 18. No, I'm not going to be able to go there. I'm going to have to join you guys inside.
Nice.
All right. So what's the result? What's the result of this test then?
I thought you were wrathing it or something.
No, I don't think it might be worth it if I need to save up for another big psycho attack.
So you reach out to Epsilon 6, you say, open a link to Argenta and to Gerhart, and just as you start giving these commands, a loud explosion happens nearby, and Epsilon 6 just kind of looks at you inquisitively, like, don't know what you want me to do.
Ah, fuck. All right. So then I will backtrack, use the rest of my movement. So I moved 1 meter. Go back to the door. So that's 6 meters, 12 meters, 18 meters takes me roughly there. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on. So I take cover in here. You see Paul dashing in, and I'm now like sort of trying to shout or speak as loudly as possible, and it says, Gerhart! And then quickly over to our dentist. Like, oh, Argenta! Looks like they're entering the buildings. Tank's about to drop any second now as well. And I have used my entire combat action effectively to do movement.
Cool.
To try and catch up.
You've done so. Okay. Is anyone stealing?
Can I steal, or is it a waste with movement?
Just go for it. I mean, glory.
Yeah.
Got lots of glory.
Yeah. You're right.
There's no point being stingy. Okay, so I'm going to move 4 meters to get.
Unless you're using ammo. And then Gerhart will look at you judgingly if you don't use the bullet sparingly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Steering judgingly.
2, 3, 4. Oh,
through his iron mask.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Just a stoic face of disappointment.
Yeah. And if you look closely enough, you could just about make the barest hint of a shake of the head.
Yeah. And so is sprint like a full round action then?
Sprint is, using your combat action. It's a full thing. You can't do anything else other than that.
Well, yeah, I may as well try and catch up to Gerhart.
I mean, you got 15 meters.
So I've got 4 more meters left. Don't know why. There. Yeah, that's it. Oh, for fuck's sake. My bastarding novitiates. There we go.
Yeah, the module's broken, so I can't even turn the script off.
It's alright. Yeah.
Although I could delete them, I guess.
That's fair. No, it was nice whilst it worked. Yeah, that's it. My full round action, she's heard what's said and sprinting as fast as she can in her bulky, over heavy armor, not being stealthy at all, barely being able to get a breath out to say any commands to her, to her novitiates. Just hurrying over.
Okay. You stole the glory for that, didn't you? So.
Yep.
Okay, so it has to be my turn then. It is going to be these guys. Now they've listened to their boss. They're going to do some things off camera.
Off camera?
Off camera.
Are they preparing a Black Forest Gatto for a later reveal on TV?
Maybe. Oh, come on.
Because that'd be nice.
A Nurgle Gatto.
Nurgle Gats.
Here's one I prepared earlier.
This is annoying. I put a door in a really stupid place.
Eyeballs instead of merino cherries.
Yeah, pretty much. Right, that's their turn. So now we have novitiates.
They're going to follow suit and try and... Oh my god. Oh, for fuck's sake. 1, 2, 3... No, 3, 4... 5, 6... And then they get... How... Like, meterage-wise is the stairs?
You'll get to the top, it's okay.
Okay, cool. They're gonna...
Or maybe you won't.
Oh, no.
There you go.
There we go.
I genuinely thought for a second, you're like, chilly!
Actually, screw you.
You have tiny human legs, whereas Astarte's big legs actually goes all the way up the stairs. Ooh. I'm legally blind.
I'm legally
Gerhart
blind.
can take the
I
stairs
cannot
4
see.
at a time.
Okay. Anything else for the novitiates as they get to the top of the stairs?
Am I still not meant... I can't see anything. Am I not meant to see anything?
You should be able to see things.
I can't see a damn thing.
Gerhart can see
Might
things.
Not have... No, but it's
I
the
can see
novitiates that are up
things,
there,
Argenta.
not Argenta. So
Well,
it's
you
whether or not
can't
you can
see until
things
Argenta
with-
gets up there.
Yeah.
Apparently. You finished your movement speed by getting to the top, though, didn't you? So there's not much else you can do.
I could do a combat action, but I...
Gerhart, tell her what these novitiates see.
They see a room with 3 doors, roughly 10 meters across by 10 meters across.
There we go.
Cool. I guess they're just going to use their combat action to sprint and just move away from the doorway so they're no longer blocking it. Am I no longer blocking the doorway?
You are no longer blocking anything.
Sick. There we go.
Hooray.
Okay.
Yep.
Next up then is the tank. I'm going to roll a 1d6.
Falling.
On a 6, something bad will happen. Oh! A 6 happened.
Oh.
For the Emperor!
The tank goes up into the air, flying high, but you have to remember that the people controlling this Lehman Russ are crazed cultists. They embrace death. They look forward to spending an eternal rest in his garden. They do not fear what is to come, and as they are being lifted up into the sky, they are still working the last 2 heavy bolters with which they have control over. They attempt to manipulate it round, and just as they're getting to the pinnacle, the peak of their trajectory, and their fall begins to slow for a minute, it lines up, and they are going to attempt to make a shot.
Okay, 6 was bad for us, not bad for them.
6 is bad for you guys.
Yeah, well, it's their crit, right?
Well,
It's
yeah,
their
I guess, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
But either way, it's going to be a shot through cover at the only things they can really catch a glimpse of. So let me just remind myself what the resilience of this is.
Well, I take back my cheer. I don't want to cheer for Nurgle.
189.
That would be heretical.
Heresy. Damn it, Paul.
I was
wow.
half expecting you to say, and the tank disappears through a portal to join its brethren. In the,
Well, don't
Chaos
tempt me.
Marine.
Don't tempt
Mega
me.
tank.
Okay, it's going to be a +8 for resilience.
For the Emperor!
Ooh. It does actually hit, but can it beat the resilience?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Bone-shattering impact.
1d3.
Wow.
Critical blow smashes the foe's body, reducing
That's
arms.
2 extra wounds.
legs,
Roll for
ribs,
damage.
thickness. Oh my god.
So it is 16 plus 2, so that's 18 minus 8 is 10. So it does actually hit them even through the heavy rockcrete wall, the sheer explosion of these heavy bolters with the +8 to resilience. It does some damage. And one singular Tempestus Scion explodes. And on its
What a way to go.
final hit then, before it plummets to the ground. It misses just as the first heavy bolter lets loose, and one of the Tempestus Scions just explodes into pink red mist. It tries to loose a second volley, but gravity has once again gripped hold of it, and it starts plummeting towards the deck. Okay. Next up, Gerhart, have you had a turn this turn?
I haven't had a turn since I got up the stairs. I took a quick poop, and then I came back.
When
I
you
haven't
went
had a
up,
turn in a while.
when you went up the stairs, it
was my first. I was first.
It took you out of the combat tracker, so I can't remember if you've been or not. I'm going to say it's your turn.
I was the first to act because I asked Paul if he wanted to go first, and he went, well, there's not much I can do. So then Gerhart went. So I was first of that round.
Yeah.
I think it's your turn.
Okay.
Go for it.
Okay. I would like to use me Lyman's ear to I'm stuck. Here we go. I would like to use my Lyman's ear to try. Oh wait, there's more doors. Never mind. I'm not going to do that. 3, 4. Shit, this is a fucking maze. 4, 5, 6. As a combat action, I'm gonna scout.
Nice. You reach out with your Auspix scan. It's a range of 50 meters, isn't it? You below you pick up life signs. You pick up 11 life signs over here. You are picking life signs over here, and over here, and over
Nice.
here.
That's all on this floor?
On this floor, it's here.
Just there. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Fuck. 1. So what did I move?
You've moved
1,
6.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shit. I'll use a simple action. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to wait by the door for Argenta.
Okay.
Started walking the wrong way. I should have pinged first.
Easily done.
Yeah. Yeah, in my turn. Yeah.
Okay. Right. So then it's going to be these people's turn. Gerhart stood next to the door. You can just about hear the muffled sound of
heavy resilience at Station 6. Send more men down. We can't let him get through to Rarak.
Oh, good to know.
as that is said. Who have we got now then? It's back to the Tempest Scions. They are going to... what is it? There's 6, aren't there? 6, yeah, they're going to join into here. As they catch up with you, Argenta, as 14 of the Tempest Scions rush up saying, it looks like it's all clear out in the court. Looks like it's all clear out on the road. We're with you.
Perfect. Thank you, Paul.
It's my duty.
It is your duty. Okay.
It is my toil.
You aren't going to do anything. You aren't going to do anything. Neither are you. You're going to do something. And you guys are going to go this way. As they head into the Ministorum block. Okay. Next round, I'm going to roll a 1d6. On a 6, something bad happens. That's a 2. So, who's up? Oh, sorry. At the end of that round, you hear the as this Lehman Russ comes hurtling down, down, down from its journey up into space as it hits the deck.
That was very satisfying.
Exploding. I don't even know what the blast rating would be on that. Exploding out, creating a crater in the floor and utterly shattering the sandbags where it was. As I delete those.
That's at least out of
Jesus
combat.
Christ.
I was gonna say.
Okay.
If he got a crit, it would have hit the spire. Rorik dies off screen as a tank. He's delivering. We shouted. What's that?
Oh, I should have aimed for the spire. Oh well.
Is it a bird?
Yeah, I
Is
don't
it a
have been able to
plane?
carry it
Oh
50
my
meters.
god, it's a fucking tank.
It's a tank. Okay. Who's up?
I will go unless
I will go.
Yeah, catch up. Catch up.
Yeah.
Catch up.
Yeah, you go.
I need to move. Okay, so uno, dos, tres. Up the stairs. I'm not going up the stairs.
Keep going.
One step.
Oh,
4, 5, 5, 6.
it won't. I can't go any further. Oh. Cannot read properties of undefined reading ID. That's
The
not
machine
good.
spirit is displeased.
That shit happens sometimes. Just pay no mind.
Can you see?
Ah! I don't think I would have put the sisters that way, but fair enough. She's going to go. My lord, course of action.
Through the door. They have radio. They're calling in for reinforcements. That way.
4. Okay.
Okay.
So let's get the old tape measure out. 2, 3. Are any of them close enough behind the door if I open it? I'm not going to be in combat range.
None of them were right behind the door, from what you could tell.
Okay, cool.
Gerhart.
Oh, fuck off, Nova Wank. I've just got separated from you guys. I haven't moved, but I just knew it was going to do that. Yeah.
But Palatine Argenta, we love you.
Stop moving away from us.
You
Please
promised
allow
us
to
to
shine
scissor.
your-
That's 3 meters. 6. I've got 1 meter left. So that was my simple action. Open the door.
You open the door, and inside you see more of the traitor guardsman and a horrible Ogrin, this time not with a shield, but carrying 2 weapons. One, a large claw, and the other, a crackling power maul.
Ooh, cool.
I'm going to shoot at the Ogrin.
You do that.
Oh, come on. Every time. I'm
Good.
rolling the complication. Let's see what it is. Let's see what it is. Oh. Oh.
I mean,
Mm.
at least it's not lost ammo.
I don't know. A gun not working is not great.
Yeah. Something happens, but you don't know what it is yet.
That's ominous.
Oosh.
Ooh, fucking.
Nice.
That's some
That's
tidy
a
damage there.
Great roll, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
She runs over, pushes the door open, aims her. Oh shit!
aims over at the ogre and just unloads on it. I'm just kind of screaming, "For the Emperor!" And kind of aims at, like, below its waist, trying to impede its movement, and then uses her last meter of movement. Oh, what? Fuck's sake. My Nova bitches have just magically gone downstairs.
Your Nova bitches did
Just got
magically go
ejected.
downstairs.
Ah, fuck up! Tom! Disconnect these fucking... Okay.
Stop moving!
Chaos reigns supreme.
Absolute fucking chaos.
That fucking thing's back.
Right, what?
It's all fine now. It's all good.
Is it?
Everything's fine. We're
Okay.
moving on.
Wonderful. Fuck me. Okay.
It was a nice little thing you did, Tom, but yeah.
I think it's over.
Still your man.
Okay. Is that your end? Is that end of your turn?
Yep, that's done.
Amazing. So the door opens. The Ogrin is stood there. You unleash with a hail of bolt fire. It takes these hits. And it's going to charge at the door. Running through, seeing the biggest, baddest thing ahead of him. Which is still smaller than him. And says, "You, shiny man!" And is going to start striking out with his weapons.
Damn.
Oh. When this threat charges, it adds plus tier bonus dice to melee attack.
Ooh, cool.
Oh wow. Okay.
One second. Right. So it reaches out with its claw, trying to rip at you. We are tier 3, not 10.
Tier 10?
Tier 10? Surely
Can you
not tier 10.
imagine?
God, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Ooh. It's in for a penny. Just hits through.
Oh wow.
Ooh, let's see what you're made of.
The Ogrin rushes forward, power maul in one hand, claw in the other. It reaches out and claws down, striking your armor. Ah,
Not made of much.
terrible
Although that's
rolls.
still a lot of damage.
Doing 15 minus 2. I assume you're going to determine.
I would like to determine, with hopefully my structurally sound adding to the resilience.
You determine all of it away,
Nice.
just giving you some
Nice.
shock.
Now we just need some Joker present.
Or a Medicaid kit.
Let me just double check with this, because it says it can attack twice. It says it can attack twice, but it can't multi-attack.
Well, multi-attack allows you... Isn't multi-attack the one where you could target multiple enemies from the same attack?
Yeah.
So this is basically 2 attacks then without the negative, but against a single target.
Traitor Ogrin, page 34.
Right? That's my interpretation.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got the stats. He'll know soon enough.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You're just kind of guessing, right?
Yeah.
The threat may make
Like,
the threat may make 2 attacks, one with each weapon above as a single combat action. The threat may make 2 attacks, one with each weapon. The threat may make 2 attacks, one with each weapon as a single combat action. That's 2 separate attacks, but you can't hit the same person twice, can you? Because that would be.
It sounds like the dual will.
Yeah. Okay.
Almost.
So it strikes down. It strikes down on Gerhart with the claw, and on the return, as it turns around and sees the puny little Argenta, its shiny power maul raises up, says, "Death to the little things too!" As it tries to spunk down with its power maul.
So it won't get the DN penalty for multi-attacking. I'm guessing that's the whole point of it, right?
Yeah.
Not 12. There we go. Ooh.
Jeez.
Ooh, holy moly.
Yeah.
That's a roll.
I can sense a spath incoming.
Yeah.
20 minus 1.
Oh my
What's
god.
gonna happen?
Tell me, describe to me what happens.
Oh yeah, I forgot. How do I keep forgetting?
As he swings, she gets down to kneel and pray, and as she kneels down and prays, she goes, "May the Emperor protect me in this moment," and the mace just swings and smashes just above her head.
It's something from Looney Tunes.
Does so. The
By his holy Bugs Bunny-ness.
Oh dear. Amazing. Yeah, the crackling noise of the power maul, it just hums straight over exactly where your head would have been, harmlessly smashing through the wall and tearing it to bits, leaving you completely unharmed. And with that swing, we will end tonight's session.
So that'll be our turn next, right?
It'll be your turn next, unless I tried to steal.
Wait, didn't you just have a turn? How do you steal after?
Wait, hang
So
on.
when Argenta
No, because it was
first.
Argenta, Ogren.
Argenta, then Ogren, then I could choose to steal if I wanted to.
No. Okay.
Okay.
Mm.
Interesting.
Nice. That means I start next session with 5 fucking wrath.
You start with 5 wrath.
Lovely. I assume that will mean that I will start with Juan.
You will start with what you have now. You also start with Floor Glory.
Oh yeah, Floor Glory.
Floor Flory.
Glory.
Floor Flory.
Nice. Okay. In a good
All
position. In a good position.
All right.
Fuck me, that boy does a lot of damage.
Ogrins ain't good for many things, but they're good for swinging.
Jesus!
Yeah, his maul is wait,
That's
1, 2, 3.
something.
Oh no, it's the same. It's the same. 15
Same, but
AP2
different.
and actually his claw is actually more dangerous.
Claw
Traits
has
careful. What the fuck is that?
Careful. A careful weapon
What is
requires
careful?
precision and care to wield and cannot easily be used to make multiple rapid attacks.
Ah.
These-
So what?
These
Does that mean
are,
that's why he's able to multi-attack because he's got a maul?
I think so.
Yeah, he's got 2 different weapons. So with the claw, he can do the careful attack, and then he's got a different weapon to be a little bit more reckless with.
There's very few traitor militia, traitor guardsman stat blocks in the core. So people like the Ogrim Brute and the Enforcer are taken from that Apocrypha bestiary.
Oh, that's a homebrew trait. Okay, gotcha. Cool. Nice. You learned something new. I just saw careful. I'm like, I don't remember reading about careful.
No, I don't. Careful's a weird one. But yeah, there you go.
He gently goes in
Nice.
and tickles your gooch.
Tickle, tickle, tickle.
Oh, choose not to roll determination.
But
Careful
yeah,
not to scratch the armor on the way.
right. Let's say bye bye to stream. Bye bye, stream.
Bye, then.
Blah, blah, blah.